Help support the videos I make and get yourself a free game. The link is in the description. Hi guys, what's going on? It's Rolly here, hopefully bringing you the full story of what happened in the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Now, just a bit of notice, I am taking this information from what is available to me at the time of making this video, so if more information comes out after this, I'll create an updated version of this video to give you the full picture, but hopefully I won't have to do that. Now, I'm also not aware of any other videos that have put all this together for anyone, so if you could do your best part to get it out to your friends, it would be appreciated. So if you've been following the video breaking down the first two games, you know the restaurant has been plagued by a child killer and that the spirit of those dead children have been trying to get revenge. This has meant the animatronics possessed by them have been hostile towards adults and in particular security guards who work for the restaurant. This was our indicator to the identity of the killer. It was speculated that the purple guy who represented the killer in the minigames was actually the phone guy who calls to seemingly help you out in the game. Then it appears that the phone guy was killed, but we didn't know if this was a ploy by him or genuinely happened. Now, because of the minigames in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we can confirm that is what happened. So the story goes as follows. Purple Man, who may or may not have been an employee of the restaurant at the time, killed an upset, isolated child. That child's spirit possessed the marionette in search of revenge. Most likely because of the restaurant being sold to a big company and thereby upscaled, the marionette acting up, and the fear for children's safety, security guards are hired. Unfortunately, the security guard the company has hired is actually the child killer, who uses his position to get access to more children to kill. Now here's where the story becomes somewhat murky. You see, we know that 5 children disappeared, presumed murdered, but their bodies were never found. It seems the murderer tampered with a golden Freddy suit so he could get inside it and lure the children into the back and murder them. He also tampered with the facial recognition software of the new animatronics so he couldn't be identified, which actually means he's either known to the authorities already or he just doesn't want his face being scanned. Now, we presume the killer hid the bodies maybe in the animatronics and that's why they are described as being smelly and so on, but we also see in the minigame that the marionette, which as we remember is the ghost of the first child murdered, gives the gift of life by putting the dead children into the suits. Maybe this was not just him putting their souls into the suits, but the actual dead bodies. But in any case, the children's spirits take over the animatronics, with the 5th one going into the hollowed out golden Freddy suit. Purple Guy, who is a security guard at the place after all, notices the animatronics are acting up and being aggressive to adults, and in particular, members of staff. He has a hunch that maybe the animatronics are after him, no doubt freaked out by their behaviour and being so close to the scene where he's committed these horrendous acts. To test his theory, he tells a security guard who's just started by the name of Jeremy Fitzgerald to stay close to the animatronics during the day. As events unfold, Mangle mistakes Jeremy for the killer, attacking him, taking his frontal lobe. This confirms what the killer was paranoid about, and he decides to cover his tracks by destroying the animatronics and thereby stopping them from getting their revenge. Although he does destroy them, he is confronted with the spirits of the children he's murdered and decides to hide in an empty suit, the same tactic the player uses in the game to avoid being killed by the animatronics. Unfortunately for the killer, the empty suit is a trap, no doubt set by the marionette who is described as always thinking. The very name of the character Springtrap confirms this. Then the events in Freddy's 3 happen, which I'm not fully aware of at the time of making this video, but it does look as if the killer is very much in control. There is only one animatronic, Springtrap, with the other animatronics actually only being phantoms, either being a power that Springtrap can use or is actually the ghost of the children in animatronic form being controlled by Springtrap. So there you have everything I know, all put in one video for you. Like I said before, if I get more information that says something different, I'll post an update. But if you could share this video, that'd be great. Anyway, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next video.